Hello everyone and welcome to this video, where we're going to talk about a topic that many of us are familiar with: what happens when you pop a pimple. Some of us can't resist the temptation to do it, but is it really a good idea? Throughout this video, we'll discover the consequences of popping pimples, analyze what a pimple is exactly and why they appear on our skin. To understand what happens when we pop a pimple, we first need to understand its anatomy and how it forms. Pimples are the result of inflammation in the hair follicles, which can be caused by an excessive production of sebum, dead skin cells, or bacteria. There are different types of pimples such as blackheads, whiteheads, pustules, and nodules, each with different characteristics and severity. The process of pimple formation begins when pores become clogged due to the accumulation of sebum and dead skin cells, creating an environment conducive to bacterial growth. The bacterium Propionibacterium acnes, which naturally lives on our skin, can start to multiply excessively in these conditions, leading to an inflammatory reaction and ultimately the appearance of a pimple. Now that we know how a pimple forms, let's talk about the risks of popping it. By popping a pimple, we run the risk of introducing additional bacteria into the skin, which could worsen the existing infection and increase inflammation in the affected area. Additionally, by applying pressure to the area, we can damage surrounding tissues and cause more redness and pain. Another important risk to consider is that by popping a pimple, we can encourage the appearance of scars and marks on the skin. This happens because by breaking the protective barrier of the skin, a wound is generated that the body must heal. If this healing process is not carried out properly, permanent marks or scars may remain on the skin's surface. Therefore, it is essential to be aware of these risks before attempting to pop a pimple. The scars and marks that may appear after popping a pimple are a major concern for many people, as they affect the appearance of our skin. There are several types of scars, such as atrophic scars, which appear as depressions in the skin, and hypertrophic or keloid scars, which are raised and pink or reddish in color. Post-inflammatory marks, on the other hand, can be red, brown, or even purple, but do not involve changes in skin texture. To reduce the possibility of scars or marks, it is essential to avoid popping pimples and follow appropriate acne treatment. In the event that there are already scars or marks, there are various treatments that can help improve their appearance, such as chemical peels, microdermabrasion, laser, and dermal fillers, among others. However, it is always advisable to consult with a dermatologist before starting any treatment to obtain the best possible result and avoid complications. Instead of popping a pimple, there are several safer and more effective alternatives we can use. One option is to use specific products for pimple treatment, such as those containing salicylic acid or benzoyl peroxide. These ingredients help reduce inflammation, fight bacteria, and speed up the healing process. Always remember to follow the product's instructions and not apply more than the recommended amount, as it could irritate the skin. In addition, maintaining an appropriate skincare routine is crucial to prevent the appearance of pimples in the first place. Wash your face twice a day with a gentle cleanser, moisturize your skin, and use non-comedogenic products. It's also important to avoid touching your face with dirty hands and protect your skin from the sun. If acne persists or worsens, consult a dermatologist, who can offer more specific and personalized treatments according to the needs of your skin. Although popping a pimple may seem like a quick solution, it actually involves several risks that are important to keep in mind. From bacterial infections to the formation of scars and marks, these are problems that we could avoid if we resist the temptation to manipulate pimples. Instead, it is recommended to follow an appropriate skincare routine and use specific acne treatments when necessary. We hope that this video has provided you with valuable information about the consequences of popping pimples and the available alternatives for taking care of our skin properly. Thank you for watching, and I hope it has been useful for you. See you in the next video.